Hello, I'm Antonio Benedetto. I'm doing a project with the advisor, Mr. Dan Rel. The project is called Procedural Game Generation. The goal is to procedurally generate gameplay. Gameplay is the specific way which players interact with the game. For example, you have to reach a special point, or survive for a specific amount of time. Procedural generation is a method of creating data, like using mathematics and algorithms to place objects instead of putting them one by one. To the best of our knowledge, there are no games that procedurally generate gameplay. So our solution is to make a game that focuses on the procedural generation of gameplay. We will face few challenges. The first is that there is no documentation about our subject on the internet. Also, we have to build other parts of the game, from physics to multiplayer to interactions. We also have to consider the design, and not just to make sure it works, but also easy to change in the future. For example, we designed the game to first generate the physics rules, such as the gravity and the player jump height. Then we generate the map, and after that we keep generating goals so that the player can play until the game is finished. Currently, we have implemented most of the features that are needed in the game. Example is the multiplayer. We have the game running on multiple clients on different computers. We also have random rules such as gravity, player speed and jump height. Also, the map are procedurally generated. We also generate goals. Please note that the features are implemented in a simplistic way and as a proof of concept. Now for the example. The player can choose which parameters that he wants, and he can join the game and it will start immediately. Now this is an example of a kill quest. Now the player has to kill another player, which he does, and so he wins the round. Now it's a find quest, so he finds the object and he wins this round also. Notice that the score increases. Now we have a survive quest that requires the player to survive for a specific amount of time. So these quests are just an example and to show that the game is running with spacing between each round. Also we get the score and the game gets over. Now map generation. You can show that when the seed is changed the map gets rotated. We can also have the planetary map type, which can affect the radius, the resolution, and also the jump of height of each step. Now these examples are just a prototype. Later the map will be more complex and have more levels. This is just to prove that it works. Physics. We can see now that the player falls to the center of the map. We can change it to down, and now the player falls downwards. The gravity force also can change. Lower gravity force will cause the player to jump higher and fall slower. The player can also shoot rocks according to the mouse direction. For example, when the mouse is far, it shoots far. When the mouse is close, it shoots near. The rocks are also affected by the gravity type that the player has. For the future of our project, we plan to improve all the implemented features and add more features like visual effects, sounds, player name, voting system, and a lot more. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Have a nice day.